Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Anton, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my top 10 predictions for Nintendo's E3 Direct. So before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see future videos on the channel, and let's get started. Retro Studios is working on some project of some kind. We don't really know. The rumors that we've had were about this Star Fox Grand Prix game, which I didn't really believe all that much. I think it's a cool concept, but I think everybody mostly thought it was really cool, so that's why everybody wanted to see it. Since I believe that Star Fox really needs a shake-up and something new for the franchise. So Retro Studios has to be working on something. They're not working on Metroid Prime 4 because they said that they're going to restart development with them instead. So development hasn't really been with them. So they can either be working on a new franchise, doing their own review of a franchise. Maybe they're bringing back an older franchise or something. Who knows? It's kind of a mystery at this point, and nobody seems to know. They could be working on another Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, but I don't know. I would like the Star Fox racing game to be true because I think Star Fox is a great franchise and needs a new game on Switch that looks really cool. So hopefully we do see something from Retro Studios this E3. Number 9. Pikmin 4. Is there much I need to say really? Pikmin 4 has disappeared, and they said it was done. Shigeru Miyamoto said it was finished, but apparently it's not because it's been taking such a long time for us to actually hear that it actually exists properly. So they haven't shown anything about Pikmin. The last Pikmin game came out in 2013, so yeah, it's been a while. Well, no, the last Pikmin game was actually Hey Pikmin on 3DS, but that wasn't really good, so we don't really count that. But yeah, I think the Pikmin life cycle is very long, and it's always very annoying. But people have been saying about Pikmin 3 coming, but with that, they'd have to retool the entire game to fit the Switch's playstyle because it uses lots of the gamepad in Pikmin 3. So they would have to totally rework the game, meaning that why don't they just take Pikmin 3's engine and create a totally new game instead of tweaking and editing and stuff like that. So I really want to see Pikmin 3 or Pikmin 4 on Switch, or even if they did like a 1 and 2 HD and then, you know, Pikmin 4 comes out later, or, you know, add Pikmin 3 in there too. That would be really cool, but hopefully we do see something related to Pikmin 4, even if it's just like a teaser or something for 2020. Yeah, hope we see it. Number 8. Retro Studios could be working on this specific project, but I don't think it would take them this long, and that is the Metroid Prime Trilogy HD. Now, the Metroid Prime Trilogy is the 3 games, and it was released for the Wii. So it's a pretty newer game, so all they would need to do is just clean up some of the textures, make them look nicer. I mean, the textures already look pretty good, to be honest. They don't need to make it like a higher resolution and just fix some tweaks here and there. They'd have to fix the controls though for the Wii one though, which would be kind of interesting, but that's the only thing that's probably the hardest. But to make a Metroid Prime Trilogy for not only the new fans to play it, but also for the fans as well, because they haven't got a Metroid game coming in the near future. So I think it'd be the perfect way, but it's been rumored a lot, so it's very possible it can happen, and hopefully we do see it at this E3 because I would love to try out the Metroid Prime Trilogy for myself, as I've been waiting for the HD Trilogy for Switch. Number 7. Mario Maker recently had a direct that talked a lot about the new features coming to the game. I'm very excited, as this is probably the most game I'm excited for this year, and it's coming up pretty soon. They marketed it in a way that they're probably going to cover lots of it on the E3, on the show floor as well, so it makes sense they're going to show something else about the game, because I feel like there's still some mysteries that we don't really know of too much. So I would love to see another game style added. specifically Super Mario Bros. 2. I know some people really want like Galaxy or Mario Odyssey, but to be honest, those don't seem very likely to be added at this point, and I think Super Mario 3D is the big Super Mario 3D World is the biggest style they're going to put into the game. So I think Super Mario Bros. 2 is very likely, since they have new game styles that don't use the like same blocks and mechanics that the regular 4 do. So now they can have Super Mario Bros. 2 with all its mechanics, all its items, without having to do more work to implement lots of other stuff. So they just keep it the exact same. They already have the sprites for Toad and Luigi, so they just had to add some ponytails to the Toad sprite, and there you have 4 players. So nothing too difficult. It should be pretty easy for them to implement, and I think it's one of the art styles and game styles that's missing at this point that everybody really wants. So that's what I hope to see. Also some new items, maybe some new features as well, but hopefully we see some more Super Mario Maker 2 coverage. Number 6. Cadence of Hyrule featuring the Necrodancer gameplay is a game I'm very excited to see more about, because we've only learned about that its existence in the February Indie Direct, and since then we haven't got any information or gameplay of it, so I think they're going to show some of it at E3 actually. And I mean, they said it was going to come out early spring, but it hasn't really been shown off anywhere, and I feel like probably at E3 they might even do like a announcement where it's like available now or like in a couple days, because I feel like it'll probably come around E3, so that's what I do think it's gonna happen. But I love the art style, I love the game. Maybe we can also take a look at it on the channel, but I'm really excited for Cadence of Hyrule, as it's a thing Nintendo and Brace Yourself Games are doing in collaboration together. Number 5. Pokemon Sword and Shield just had an announcement of a Direct coming out before the regular Nintendo Direct. So this is probably going to be shown up as the Treehouse as well, but they want to have an entire spotlight just dedicated to it. So what are we going to see? Well, we're going to probably see the new legendaries, more storyline elements, more of the gameplay as well, because we want to know how battle works. I would like to see the graphics also get an overhaul. I want them to make it look better from what we've seen already. I think they just want to show us some just simple gameplay and just some of the gallery, and they want to show us how the game looks like. But I think just the game needs a little bit more texture work. I think that's all it needs, because it just looks like an upscale 3DS game. So hopefully we do see some fixes here and there, but we have to see more Pokemon. That's the big thing that we haven't seen with this game yet. So I'm very excited, and hopefully we have lots of cool information to take a look at on the next Direct. Number 4. This one is pretty obvious. Do I have to really explain myself? Smash Ultimate is probably going to get the next character for DLC. What characters is going to be? Well, there's been some speculation, some rumors, but I don't really believe the rumors that comes to Smash anymore. After the Grinch leak debacle there, I don't really care anymore about those leaks. But what character do I want to see? Well, I'd like to see Banjo and Kazooie. I feel like it's the best time to show off a Microsoft character, because E3 is the biggest event of the year, and obviously a big partnership like that they'd want to show. Now, some people are saying Erdrick or Square Enix rep in general, which, yes, that's fine. I don't really care, to be honest. I think Erdrick is a great character, but I feel like E3 might not be the best time to announce him, and I feel like they should do it another time as well. Steve from Minecraft, that's another suggestion that keeps coming up all the time as a rumor. And yeah, do I want Steve? Steve is pretty fun as a character. I feel like he represents a really good game that is really popular, so even if people don't want him in, I think he deserves it, but we'll see, and hopefully we can find out the next DLC character. Number 3. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening HD looks amazing from the gameplay we just saw, but that was pretty much it. Like, I want to see more of the game and how they took the original Game Boy game and changed it more. So hopefully we can see more just gameplay, more comparison. I'd like to see that would be really cool, and just more they add to the game, because the original Game Boy game is great. But what else are they gonna add to make it even more deluxe? Because there was already deluxe one that adds some things, but I want to see what else they add. Are they gonna implement like more things? Is there gonna be like maybe a side quest or something part of this game? Because I like to see some more things added to make it a bigger game. So I'm really excited to see more, and hopefully it maybe gets a earlier release date, because if it comes in December, I feel like that may be a little late because there's a lot of gameplay of it so far. But I'm very excited, and hopefully we see more. Number 2. This is a game I'm very excited for, but from the looks of it, hopefully we do see a big improvement, and that is Luigi's Mansion 3. The graphics in this game look okay, in my opinion. I mean, I feel like they still need an overhaul, and I would really like to see the changes they've made during the E3 Direct. And I feel like just to make the game look darker, I think that's the entire problem. Because why does Luigi have a flashlight when like most of the rooms are really well lit? So that's something I'm not too fond of, but I hope they change that. And another thing as well is I want them to add a 4-player co-op, because we see X's on 4 of the characters in one part of the trailer, so who knows, that could be 4-player co-op. That would be really fun, and I feel like it's a really possible thing they could add. And I just want to see more details, because there's been a lot of speculation that you go up the hotel and it's going to be like just taking place in one building, so I'm excited to see the game, and I know a lot of people are too. Coming in at number 1 is the game we haven't seen anything about, and that is Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch, as it's titled right now. This game is going to be the first Animal Crossing in HD. Well, we don't count Amiibo Festival really, but it's going to be a big deal to see how they change the franchise and make it really big. The last Animal Crossing game was obviously Pocket Camp on mobile phones, so that I would like to see some of that in the new game. Maybe it links up with it for, you know, to maybe bring in different items or something, but that would be really cool as well. But Animal Crossing, I would really like to see it, because to be honest, I've not played Animal Crossing before, and I'm kind of just waiting for the Switch to get into that game, right? So I think it's just the perfect way. I think it has a handheld functionality, so I can play it all the time, and then also on the TV, so it can look really nice. So I like to see what exactly they do to make the series better and where they bring it, because I think with the Switch console, they have to extremely change the way the game looks. So I'm very excited for Animal Crossing. And guys, that's about it of my very long video of me talking about games I'm excited for E3 2019 and my predictions. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed it, and as always, make sure to put down in the comments what game you are excited for, or what game I have missed, because I may have missed one by accident. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.